Long ago, amidst the grand courts of Persia, a man of remarkable integrity held a position of immense trust. This man, though in exile, served as the king's cupbearer, a role requiring not just diligence but unshakable loyalty. Every sip the monarch took, every bite he ate, passed through this man's hands, for he ensured their safety. Such trust spoke volumes of his character, and it was through this man, Nehemiah, that a city's broken walls and wounded spirits would find hope. The story of Nehemiah is not just about ancient times. It echoes across the ages, reminding us of the extraordinary impact of one devoted individual. In moments of great cultural and spiritual crises, there has always been someone, a Wesley, a Wilberforce, a Spurgeon, who aligned themselves with where God was moving and became a catalyst for change. Nehemiah was such a person. Confronted by the plight of his people, his heart broke, and he took their burdens as his own. You will never lighten any load until you feel the pressure in your own soul, the lesson whispers through time. For Nehemiah, this weight drove him to his knees. 11 times in his account, he cried out, "So I prayed to the God of heaven," showing us that prayer was not a ritual, but the lifeline of his mission. Through prayer, he found clarity and strength, reminding us of the power it holds to bridge human frailty with divine provision. But prayer alone did not define Nehemiah. He acted with courage and wisdom, stepping close to the ruins of Jerusalem to see the devastation firsthand. He knew that answers to life's most pressing questions do not come from a distance. One must draw near, feel the dust, hear the cries, and meet the needs of the questioner, not just the question. This proximity transforms a heart of sympathy into one of understanding. Nehemiah also prepared for the daunting task ahead. He planned, studied, and strategized. He knew that rebuilding the walls would take more than passion. It required diligence and skill. His efforts stand as a rebuke to complacency, urging us to equip ourselves for the challenges we face. We cannot afford to be unprepared, especially in a world increasingly skeptical of absolute truths. Even as obstacles loomed and opposition mounted, Nehemiah refused to succumb to despair. He avoided the paralysis of pessimism, choosing hope instead. Each stone placed in the wall was a testament to his belief that change was possible, that restoration was within reach. His story calls out to us today: do not give up. Lives can change, even in the face of overwhelming odds. Through the ages, one truth endures: sacredness must be protected. When the value of life is lost, everything crumbles like a toppled wall. Nehemiah's mission was not just about bricks and mortar. It was about safeguarding what was holy and rebuilding a community grounded in the eternal. His legacy reminds us to pause before dismantling fences, to ask why they were placed there, and to recognize their purpose. The call is clear. In a world clamoring with noise and chaos, we must find our burdens through God's guidance and carry them with courage. Like Nehemiah, we are invited to feel deeply, pray fervently, act boldly, and hope relentlessly. The walls we build today may stand for generations, telling a story of faithfulness and unwavering trust in the God who calls us to be watchmen for what is sacred.